Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel of Coffee with Coletta. Today we're going to be talking about 6 types of people who need life insurance. That's right, 6 types of people who need life insurance. I know, you're probably saying, it's only 6 type of people. No, of course, lots of us, all of us need life insurance. But today we're just going to focus on these 6 type of people right here. As you can see, we're going to talk about parents, single mothers, students, business owners, caretakers, people with mortgages. So let's go ahead, grab your coffee, hot chocolate, tea, whatever it may be, and go ahead and see how you can get a plan that you can call your own. We're going to go ahead and talk about this right now. So we're going to talk about why parents need life insurance as well. Of course, we all know it's lots of reasons, but this is your caffeine dose of life insurance, right? So financial reasons for one, educational costs, childcare costs, daily living expenses. So it just depends on how old they are. You may need that. If they're older, they may need to help with wedding expenses. You could be there financially, even though you're not there physically, right? There's also education. I was actually on the panel of judges helping out a couple of times with students that had to write essays, send in videos to be able to win scholarships due to them losing a parent where they couldn't go to college or they could not continue. So trust me, you guys, that's something that may be good too if your children are planning on going to college. So keep that in mind as well. Also, you don't want to give them the burden of different debts and outstanding debts and things like that, mortgages, car loans, credit cards. So just think about that. That may be something that you want to see why you would want to have that as a parent, So just think about that. That's also a reason. And but those particular children were, filling out these essays. Sending in these essays and sending in these videos that were very touching, very, very touching. A lot of stories that I saw there. I was happy to be able to be on the panel to assist. It really wasn't more of a judging thing. It's more of a point system. And it gave them the ability to be able to find another way to get access to scholarships to help them for college because of the fact that, they lost a parent or two. Some of them actually lost both parents. So you can imagine how that would be. It's horrible. You probably can imagine it's not a good feeling for them, I am sure. So think about that. The financial security, protecting their future, and definitely paying off debts and expenses is something that you want to look into. So you don't want to put them in that position, guys. If that is the case, if you have children, that is one reason why. So yeah, they may not want to go to college. They may want to get married. They may want to do different things in life. They may want to move. You can contribute with that even though you're not here. So here we are. Now we're talking about single mothers. Okay. So congratulations. I want to say all the single mothers that are doing it out there, you are wonderful. It is a job on its own. Okay. Whether you're single or not, but definitely being a single mother, it does take a lot of things. It take a lot of strength, take a lot of, just a lot of everything. And so I want to say, give you a pat on the back to all of those single mothers out there. But let's get into why single mothers need life insurance. Okay, so just understanding it can be rewarding, even challenging. You're struggling to juggle work, you're struggling household responsibilities, you're struggling trying to raise the kids, or maybe it's not a struggle. It just is just you're juggling everything, household responsibilities, raising them, telling them right from wrong, making sure they understand that, making sure that they're okay. Are they sick? Are they not sick? Going to the hospital, extracurricular activities, academics, so forth and so forth and so forth, right? So think about it. Every time you look at your little one, think about that's another reason why you would want to get the life insurance. As a single mother, you want to make sure that you have everything in place as much as possible. It's going to help you to think about this. It's not expensive as you think. It is not as expensive as you think. And guess what? If something does happen, You don't have to worry about, is your child going to have enough? Will they be taken care of? What's going to happen? You also don't have to worry about if something happens and you're fine. You're still here walking around. You just may not be as able-bodied. There's life insurance that does cover that. It's not just because when that day comes and you're gone. It covers things that you may not be able to do for yourself. You may not be able to do for yourself, a critical, chronic, or terminal illness. So if you are in those situations, you can use that if you have the right plan. Okay. So now we're talking about students. That's right. Students get life insurance. Why? It's really simple. It's really easy. The math is mathing. They're young, they're at a good age, more than likely really good health for the most part. It's a good time for them to get a really good term insurance policy at this point. No need to lock in a whole life, because usually around that age group, things are going to change in their life pretty soon. So getting a term policy with a really high coverage amount, really high benefit amount, is going to be very beneficial to them. It doesn't cost that much as well. So parents, if you have students, this is a good thing. Or students, if you're listening to this for yourself, go ahead and grab up a really good term life policy plan while you're in college, because things are going to change. But it's a time for you to, get some really good coverage at a really good price. So now we're talking about business owners. Really simple. If you or your partner that you're in business with or anyone else may lose a dramatic amount of revenue, then it's a smart idea to get key person life insurance. I do specialize in that as well. Key person insurance is what you want to ask for. That's going to make sure that you do not lose your legacy, your business, your revenue, and any amount of massive income that you may lose if you have the loss of a person that is in the business. So make sure you get that. Hi, it's me, Coffee with Coletta. That's right. Grab your coffee, hot chocolate, tea, whatever it may be. That is right. But before you do, I just want to stop and say, guess what? If you do not have a plan right now that you can call your own, you're in the right place. Okay. All you have to do is just log on to plansovercoffee.com. That's right. Just log on to plansovercoffee.com. It'll tell you a little bit about me and how I can help you and the type of plans that I specialize in. Now, of course, if you're watching my videos, you already know that. And you may already have a plan too if you're watching my videos, right? So if you're looking for something that's going to fit your needs and also fit your budget, did you even know that there are plans that have living benefits? There are a lot of plans out there that you can get based on your needs and your budget. So don't let that stop you, okay? If you've been denied, don't let it stop you if, it seemed expensive, because I'm able to compare those rates for you with different carriers. That's right. I can compare rates for different carriers. But the way that we do that is based on your analysis, we can see which carriers would be best for you. Go ahead and click on plansovercoffee.com, and I look forward to helping you as well. In the meantime, grab your coffee, hot chocolate, tea, whatever it may be. But let's go ahead and go to plansovercoffee.com. Okay, now we're going to be talking about caretakers. Why would caretakers need to get life insurance? Well, let's think about it. Of course, what may be coming up. You're taking care of someone, maybe a loved one that obviously can't do for themselves. It's just a matter of time. Well, you don't want to have that additional burden on yourself to have to figure out how you're going to pay for something, or even just trying to see, just knowing how everything's going to get taken care of. Don't do that to yourself. So now we're getting into people with mortgages. I will tell you guys, with this particular one, I did still add it on here because it is needed. I do not specialize in life insurance for mortgages. I am licensed to do so. I just don't specialize in it. But I will say that, because I like to specialize in things and, stick to that and just really, dig deep into it. But people with mortgages do need life insurance as well. It can help out if something happens to, the main income earner, or just even one of the income earners, because it does take a lot these days to more than one income, regardless of what you make. So if you want to continue to keep things going and maybe live in that same home, you want to think about that so that it can take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. Okay. Not just the burial, not just, and again, it's not just if you experience a loss, there may be a critical, chronic, or terminal illness. Things still need to be done. So then there's other different type of medical, services that are needing to be taking place that may also interrupt or cause an issue with the mortgage. So These are the things you need to think about. You can use that towards that. Make sure that you reach out to a licensed life insurance broker. I am a broker myself as well. I do specialize in whole life, term life, key person, business life insurance, as we just talked about as well. Final expense also. And so, yes, go to plansovercoffee.com, or you can call 1-877 804-6294. Again, that's 1-877 804-6294. Reach out again. You can go to the website plansovercoffee.com, and whatever you do, grab your coffee, hot chocolate, tea, whatever it may be, and make sure that you get a plan that you can call your own. Now, this is your caffeine dose of life insurance, brought to you today by Coletta, also known as Cough with Coletta.